I wanted drugs. He was giving it to me. I was gay.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pub Stomp, a podcast about games, TV shows, movies, and pop culture in general. Every episode, we discuss topics that we find interesting. Come join our shenanigans.
Hello, everybody. This is Trigoman here with another episode of Pub Stomp Podcast. We have Mexy.
Hey.
And Tyler.
Hey,
what's up, guys? How's it going?
It's all right.
It's been an interesting week. We've had some events going on that nobody expected to happen.
You mean like the pandemic?
Besides the pandemic, I mean 2020 is getting pretty shitty as it goes. One of our homies, nerd homies, Grant, passed away a few days ago. Man, I mean, you guys all heard about it.
Yeah,
that was
sad.
pretty sad to hear. So I don't know. I think in honor of his, all of his. I mean, now it's cool to be a nerd, but back in the day, man, it was not cool. So I think
he could be part of the reason why it is cool to be a nerd.
Yeah, because all the things he did. Did you guys see? He did the Baby Yoda, right? Did you guys see the Baby Yoda robot he built?
Yeah, man. I mean, we saw Mandalorian and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Well, anyway, let's pour one out for our friend here. You guys ready to open your?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh man.
One for our homie.
Yeah, everybody watched it. I watched it when I was in middle school. Maybe that's when I started watching Mythbusters. I don't know. This is a long time ago.
It feels like forever. Like he was always there.
It was always there. He turned it on. Every time I traveled, I went to a hotel, fucking Mythbusters was on. And Mexy, you and I met him, right? In Phoenix Comic Con. I have a picture of him. You took the picture. We saw him.
Yeah, we're just walking the vendor hall, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, he's right there.
I was like, is that Grant? Yes, that's Grant. Oh shit, I'm gonna look at a picture. And then as soon as we took a picture, he like fucking vanished. It was like he was gone. I was like, where the hell did this guy go? But man, I'm so fucking happy to get to meet him. But yeah, it's he died from an aneurysm, right?
Yeah.
That's what gets me. It wasn't like it was just like he was there and then he wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's so insane. Like I don't even know like how to like talk about that, right? Because it's kind of like, well, you weren't expecting it. Suddenly he's dead, and you're like, you have nothing to like. There's no build up to it, right?
Right. It was like, no, but he was like doing a kilo of cocaine, and then like he had it coming, but it was just like doing his thing, and then he wasn't there anymore.
Yeah,
it's rough.
It was rough.
I expected some sort of myth-busting accident.
Yeah, I was expecting that too. Like something like, okay, he was doing something cool, and then like he went like, well, you know what? At least he did. He was doing something else.
Go out doing something he loved.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But
not that it makes it better or worse, just
right.
More shocking, I guess.
Yeah. Are aneurysms like common, or like how did this, like I said, like I don't even know how this work. Like one day it's like a clot or something.
Yeah, your brain vessel blows up, and then like that's it. Like that's just it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. Well, anyway, 2020 is continuing to suck. But I guess there's other news that apparently you guys told me about today.
Oh yeah. It's like, so Tyler and I have been both like building computers or trying to build computers. So I guess we're both on like a hardware kick. And then Tyler, you found that Instagram post, right?
Yeah, it's just all PC building stuff in my feed. So Henry Cavill is building a computer. Apparently, he's a big gamer. I learned that today.
Yeah. So it was awesome when he tells me, and I'm all like, "Oh shit, Superman's building a computer!" Like, it's so good.
I'm watching the video now. I like the POV thing he's going.
It's super entertaining the way he filmed the video.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing, or he's learning it as he's filming the video, and the music choice is fantastic. Definitely must watch.
Yeah. Like
okay, the CPU. He was dropping the CPU. Okay. And my first build was like that. Like, oh shit, dropping those. Like, if you drop the pins and they bend, that's it. You're done. You're out of $300, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, you got that Superman money.
Like 4 times. It's hilarious.
You can see the passage of time too. Like it's like night, day. Like what is happening?
Yeah, my first build, like I was building it. I was actually here in Washington. I was doing an internship, and it took me. I was in a hotel room building it on like shitty kitchen countertop, and it took me, I don't know, like 6 hours. It was insane because I don't know, and I was trying to read the instructions, and I don't know how it is now, but now they had pictures instead of fucking words. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck. How does this thing work? Maybe I'm stupid or something, right? But I don't know how I couldn't reason about the orientation of the fan and the motherboard. I don't know. It took me a long time. It was just, I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys are much better at it than I am, but it took me a long time.
First time is always a little tricky. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it wasn't that bad because like, I don't know. You were there when I built my sister's and my computer, right? Like I didn't have that huge of a trouble.
Yeah.
But I was also building computers for a while.
Yeah, you've been doing it for a while, right? Because you did some. Didn't you do some? I mean, besides that class, you took that class, but before then, you already knew what the hell you were doing.
Yeah, because my brother was building computers beforehand, so
yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, I've been building computers since I popped out of that womb. No problem. USB, I plug it right in. Right, I plug it in right every time.
Nah, man, those fucking SCSI drives when I was learning how to do it and all that stuff. It's like nothing. Anyways.
Hey, can you imagine these kids growing up with USB-C? They don't know how it.
Fuck,
what
man.
it's like growing up with USB.
That's probably how our parents felt about like these kids didn't know anything about cassettes. With their fucking CDs. Ooh, it's scratched. Shut the fuck up.
Cassettes. My dad is old enough to have records, man.
I mean, records are still a thing nowadays for all those audio files.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
But they're more. I mean, I think records are more reliable, right? Cassettes, they were not reliable at all, man. Those things would get stuck all the time, and then you lose the fucking thing. It's gone.
I put in the little pencil.
Yeah, the pencil.
Oh god.
I mean, I lived in Arizona, so do you guys. If you leave it in the car, forget it. It's gonna be warped. It's gonna be gone. Yeah.
Hey man, but they were the best because you could steal music, like you used to record on.
Yeah, like
mixtape.
I think my uncle did that. It's like, okay, fucking making mixtapes, recording. You gotta cut it just right to not get the ad, right?
Yeah. Man, imagine being a DJ back in the day.
Shit.
Like right now, it's like press play, walk away, right? But like back in the day when you had to you start one cassette, then you put the next one in. Like, damn, that must have been hard.
I mean, what was that show? The one about the kids in the Bronx, or was it the Bronx? I don't know.
Oh, the Get Down.
The Get Down, yeah. I mean, that's probably how they did it. Like they were fucking just records, nothing else, right?
Yeah, but that was different. They even explained that. Yeah, like they had like a beat. They had the disco things, and they would put like the crayons on the disco, and then like that's how they knew they're like from this place to this place. We like chook.
Was that legitimate? Is that like legit? Yeah. I mean, because I do admire people who know how to like transition, like mix. They can mix, like DJ Cots, all these other guys. They mix live. They don't train wreck.
Yeah,
it looks like pressing play and walking away, but it's not. But yeah.
Did you ever watch The Get Down, Tyler?
No,
Oh
I
man,
have no idea what you're talking about.
that's good. Oh man.
Oh, it's like the start of like hip hop and rap. Well, I guess more rap in like the 70s.
Yeah.
And it's like in New York and like all these like kids and they had like all the dance thing. It's pretty cool. I mean, the last season wasn't as good in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's why they killed it probably. But the first one is definitely worth watching.
Yeah, you should
We're
definitely.
gonna have to start a list of things I haven't watched, and then we'll report back.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yeah.
I think we have a podcast now where we can double back on things. But yeah. But speaking of Netflix and like Henry Cavill, did you guys watch The Witcher?
I did.
I have not watched it, but
Oh man.
I saw it. I saw the trailer.
I saw the trailer, so I know what it's about. I don't know. I liked it. Did you guys ever play the games or anything?
I've only seen streams. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you I've only watched trailers.
Yeah,
because the trailers are really awesome.
Yeah, I haven't played anything. I haven't even watched the trailers. I just wanted to watch the show because I was like, oh, it's a video game thing. I wonder how bad it's gonna be.
Yeah, that tends to be the first impression, right?
Yeah, everything video game related is always crap, except for this. Dude, I love The Witcher. I thought it was really good.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan. And actually, after learning about how he is a huge gamer and building the PC and whatnot, it makes sense why he's so good in the role.
Right?
Also, he probably played the game, so he knew what the hell was going on.
He's a huge nerd, so I think he actually read the books.
Oh, this is not a video game. This is a book. What? The
Yeah,
hell?
it's a book series, man.
It goes deeper. Okay, all right.
Books are really old, right? Or am I wrong?
Nah, the books are like from the 80s, I think. I mean, I guess that can be considered old.
Yeah.
I was born in the 80s. Tell end.
I mean, 94 was the first one. So I mean, that's not that old, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what we consider old, right? Like,
I mean, that's 20 years old, right? So it's definitely old.
yeah, I consider things like not my era old. So,
dude.
Yeah, because I listened to music that was, I don't know, before my time when I was growing up, just because of my friends' older brothers and stuff like that. So yeah. I'd say, 10 years before I was born.
I think for the show, we'll establish an official timeline of the 70s and behind is old.
Right.
Yeah.
80s and above.
It's current. It's new age. All right.
It's new age, yeah. From 79 down, we now consider that old. Okay. That is the official post-on timeline.
Okay, cool. Good.
But anyways, The Witcher. It was really good. Like, I thought that everything was like, I don't know how to explain this without sounding stupid, but like, Henry Cavill played Geralt perfectly. Like, it was just like so over the top. Like, you could hear the raspy voice, kind of like Batman when he's like, "I'm Batman," But it works. Like, somehow, like, there's no other way of seeing that character.
He's definitely not typecast. Because when I heard he was going to be Geralt, I was worried because I see him as Superman, I guess most often. So I was worried because Superman's super clean cut and it's not the role.
Yeah, I agree. And then I have the image of like the show. Like, I don't watch any of the games or anything like that, but I know like what he's supposed to look like. And I was like, they're just gonna make him like an action hero, like buff. I don't know if that's the right move, but you know what? It worked. He knew what he was doing.
Good, yeah.
You should watch it. It's super good, Theo. There's like multiple timelines and there's like time dilation. I don't want to get into it too much because like I think it'll ruin it for you.
Okay.
But
how long is it?
It's 10 episodes, I think.
Like that.
Lucky
shit,
for you, I can just Google this thing right now.
It's gonna take me a month to watch.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes, but they're really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like I think every episode is different from the last. Like they're not like blending in. It's got some layers to it. It's a good stuff.
Okay.
The music, super good. I'm a huge fan of like when they bake the music into. I don't know if this is from the games or the books or not, but they bake the music into the storyline and it kind of progresses a little bit. It's nice.
Yeah, I agree. It's good stuff, man. You need to watch it. We'll revisit this once you're done with it. But anyways, have you guys been watching anything else on Netflix?
I've watched quite a few. A couple of them are chick flick shows.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not embarrassed.
It's a category. Yeah.
I like me some good chick flicks, man.
Chick flicks.
Yeah.
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 But,
It's my guilty pleasure. Right along there with musicals.
Virgin River, chick flick, actually pretty good. First couple of episodes, it's like a Hallmark movie. Virgin River, it's called.
Okay.
It's like, I mean, it's bad.
It's bad good.
I'm not trying to convince you to watch it.
Oh boy.
Bad. It sucked me in. It's good. It's embarrassing to admit that it's good. Put it that way.
Okay.
I struggle with it.
Hey man, no shame. I'm looking at the cover right now and it looks pretty. It looks pretty. I probably will not watch this.
Yeah, it's very much a Hallmark movie, but the story does kind of wrap. It kind of got me a little bit because there's a backstory to it a little bit. So it's decent.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? I might throw down this show, man. You know. Sometimes I'm just
really
bored.
curious. Yeah, it's a good one to be bored for. Sure.
Well, that's kind of how I started watching You. It used to be a Lifetime show. Did you guys ever watch that?
Wait, which one is that? You?
You. It's like this guy who stalks this girl, and it's all from his perspective.
That doesn't sound okay. No, I never watched this.
Carly and I watched the first episode, and it was super creepy.
It is, but it's so good.
I'll push through if it's that good.
Yeah, it was like a life. It was like it was too good to be a Lifetime show. It sounds horrible, like because all the Lifetime shows are like really low budget, like like doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, Lifetime is like the dark Hallmark, though, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. It's all these stories about like this person got abused and like all terrible things happening to them, and you're just like, what the? Like, why does somebody want to watch this?
Yep, the internet said it was a Lifetime show, and then they passed on the second season, so Netflix was like, cha-ching.
Yes.
Wow.
You should watch
it. I'll watch it.
I was like, I binged it in like overnight. I was like, I started it
overnight.
Damn, I started it at midnight, and I was just like, oh my god! I haven't seen the second season, but the first season was like so good. Yeah, so you should watch
it.
Just watch a show about a stalker. Got it.
It's so good. It sounds so weird.
From the perspective of the stalker or the girl?
It's from the perspective of the stalker.
Oh, interesting.
And it's all like, it's not just like perspective wise, it's like internal monologue too. So like you're seeing him do stuff, but he's also like having a monologue with himself. It's so strange. It's so good.
So some sort of level of fucked up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The first episode made me feel weird. I'm not gonna.
It made me feel weird.
And like, there's parts of the show where you're just like, I understand. Like, I get it. I know what you're doing wrong, and I understand why you're doing the wrong thing. But then it's like, oh no, you're a bad person. I can't help you there, buddy.
So to me, like, it started with like a common thought, like that any normal person might have, and then, wow, I don't know. I don't know if I go that far. But anyways, and then, he acts on it, and then it's super weird.
Yeah. It's good.
You keep saying that, but I don't know, man.
It's just like it's not. I don't even know how to explain it. Like I don't want to ruin it for you because like it's just one of those shows like you want to watch. You have to watch it just to understand like why it's good, but also why it's fucked up. Like it's weird. It's like watching a train crash. Like you don't want to see it, but you do. But it's put it on your list. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Okay, adding it to the list.
What about you three? What you been up to on the Netflix machine?
Yeah, I haven't watched anything recently that I remember. Yeah, the last thing I was watching yesterday was a movie, but it wasn't a TV show.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just here for the spectacle.
You're just here for the spectacle.
I guess I did. I mean, I don't know if it counts as I mean, it's not a show. I watched a documentary about that guy, Walter Mercado. I mean,
Oh man,
that's not a show. That's a discussion for some other time because that's a lot of culture right there.
Yeah, we got to download some culture on Tyler. That's funny.
That's some Hispanic culture right there. It's like
I'm googling. I don't know.
Oh, you know.
Oh, dude, yes, Google. We're not gonna get into it, but
all I'm gonna say is it looks interesting.
Yeah,
You must have seen it somewhere, and then you'll know. But maybe, yeah.
To explain this, just like a really quick thing, it's like Elton John had basically psychic powers. That's Walter Mercado.
That's what the pictures look like.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll get to that later because that'll be a rabbit hole to go down. Oh man. Oh, documentaries. Did you guys watch Tiger King?
I've only watched the first episode, and yeah, this show is not for me. But maybe you can go more into. I mean, there were a lot of memes about this. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of drama. So I'm kind of intrigued as to what was going on, but it was too much TV to watch about this guy.
It is the most crazy shit ever I've ever heard. Like this is not even a TV show. It was like a guy who raised and sold tigers, who ran for president and then governor. He was a polygamist. He was gay. He had like a drug addiction, and then to top it all off, he tried to hire somebody to murder this lady. It's like, what?
Yeah, because that lady didn't like him, right? Like I think I got to the part where that lady was like lobbying against him because he had tigers.
She was like, wasn't she? Or no?
No. So she owns she's from Florida. He was, I believe, in Arkansas, Arkansas. Sorry, where I get all weirded out by pronunciation. But she was in Florida, and she runs like an animal rescue, and she's like a really big like, people shouldn't have tigers and these big cats. It's against their nature and all this crap. And because he was breeding and like making profit out of these things, she was like, these people are bad people, right? But this lady, the way she got this big cat rescue was from her husband, who mysteriously disappeared.
Interesting.
So there's like a lot of like shadows around this lady, because like apparently this guy was married and then he had an affair with I forget what her name was, but the lady who owns the big cat rescue. And then the guy had an affair. He divorces his wife. He starts like dating this woman. And then down the road, like I guess he was planning on retiring or something. And he was like, I'm going to make one last trip. And then that last trip, he just disappears. Nobody knows what happens to him. So like people start making all these crazy accusations that she fed him to her tigers. And like,
oh no.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, what the hell is happening? And then like that's like the main thing about the show, right? It's like what happened between the Tiger King and this lady, and like how they get to the point that she she wins this case to send him to jail, right? But along the way, you start learning about all these other people that are also into like big cat trade and exotic animals. And like there's this guy like Doc Ansel, and basically he runs a harem of women in his zoo. And like it's not a like a
Wow.
yeah, like all his employees are women and they all live with him, but like they all are not married to him, but they're together. They never really explain what's going on. But like one of these ladies was like who used to work for him, she was like, "Oh yeah, like if you want to get farther up the chain, you basically have to sleep with him." And I was like, "What is happening? Like I don't understand." Like it's such a strange like counterculture, you know? Like there's these people, a lot of them seem to be polygamous. They all like animals and snakes and like I find out like a tiger, you can get a tiger for like $2,000.
That's it?
Yeah. Right? Like
That'd be way more expensive.
right.
I mean, it's probably you have to kill a cow every day or something like that. I don't know, but it adds up.
Eventually I'm sure you have to kill a cow every day, but like when they're little and cute, it's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you find out about this other guy who started doing like business with the Tiger King, where he had like his other wife, and he has like a really young wife, and then like these two people like would breed tigers, put them in a suitcase, fly to Las Vegas, and like lure women. Yeah, they would like lure women into their hotel room, like, "Hey, you want to pet a tiger, a baby tiger?" And like they would have like threesomes and all these like orgies and shit.
Wait. You're telling me that that's all it takes? Danny, Mexy, we're doing this wrong, man. I mean, I'm married now, but like all these years,
right? All you needed was a baby
all
tiger.
I also need is a baby tiger. What? Oh man, these guys won. These guys won. Just baby tiger. I mean, I wouldn't say. I probably would walk in that room too. I'd like, baby tiger. Fuck yeah, we're in Vegas. Let's go.
Right? I was like, all right, I'll see what you got.
Yeah, but man, that's crazy. So that's how he started his zoo of women, I guess.
That's how that. No, well, the Tiger King is gay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, I saw the first episode and I saw that he was like hiring people who had committed felonies and all these people, all these misfits because they wouldn't get jobs anywhere else.
Yeah,
And they all seem to be happy, right? They all seem to be fine.
So all the people that work for him loved working for him. They're like, "Oh yeah, like I with the tigers," and like they would have to eat like rotten food. Like they went in through all this. Like he would pay like $1 a day or some ridiculous number. And then like if they wanted food, like they would get food from like all the stores that were gonna expire, and that's what they would feed the tigers. But like because they were employees, they would get first pick at all the hot dogs and shit. It was like
that's so weird. Okay.
It's like a crazy thing. And then like he had like two boyfriends, right? And her husbands that used to live with them. And like neither of them were gay. They just like drugs. Like he would just give them all the drugs that they wanted. So they were like, "Yeah, you know, I wanted drugs. He was giving them to me. I was gay." And I was like, "What?"
Wow.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I can watch this. Like, I watched the first. I was like, this is a little strange.
You see and at one point, one of his husbands commits suicide, and like you don't see it, like the security camera doesn't show it to you, but you see like the flash of the gun.
Oh no!
And like the guy was like, there was a guy, he was talking to some guy, and basically he says something and kills himself, and you just see the guy's face like, "What the?"
Oh no!
Yeah,
yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
And it's like, what the hell? Like it's pure insanity from the beginning to the end. This entire show is like, no, this can't be real. Like none of this could have happened. And then everybody's like, "Yep, that happened." Like what?
All right, and timeline. How far? When did this happen?
When did this happen? Like when did he go to jail or like?
When does this start? I guess this whole like. What was the timeline of this thing?
I don't know how long it was. Okay, so let's see.
I guess I can look it up here.
It's such a weird, like, he only went to jail recently. So it wasn't like he was...
He started his zoo in 1999.
Yeah. So he had like an online TV show thing before YouTube was really a thing. He was also a country singer. I forgot to mention that. He had this although that song they had where I saw a tiger. That was oh man. Wait up. You guys are gonna do this live.
It says here Google asks, when did the events of Tiger King take place? 1981. The story begins 1981. Interesting.
All right, I linked you guys. So I'm like going over this shit, right? This song is amazing.
Did he make the video too? Because I know he,
Yeah, like he used to make his own videos. He used to like sing his own song. But if you hear him singing, it doesn't sound like him, which is weird. It's such a. Like he looks so normal, like a nice guy, you know. Like okay. I saw a tiger.
oh man.
The message.
Yeah, he
seems
doesn't
a
sound
little-
like this. Yeah.
The message seems a little hypocritical.
No,
Some
man.
people
Well, he talks about
let
that
the
in the
tigers
show.
roam their land.
He talked about that in the show, and then they were saying like because tigers are like endangered, right? Like the only way to make more tigers is to like produce more tigers, and like that's some of the things that they were doing. Like we're trying to save the tigers, so by making more tigers, so it's just like it's craziness, man. It's craziness.
Craziness. All right. Well, I think I got the gist of what happened here. Oh man. It's a lot to take in, man. I just don't even know how to process all this information.
There's a lot in there for sure. A lot to unpack. I feel like I'll break down and watch it someday, but I don't know if I'm in a hurry.
It's just it's definitely worth watching because it's like crazy just watching this all like go down, and you're just like, this can't be real. Like this can't just keep going. Like it can't get any weirder. It can't get any deeper, and it does. It always does. I don't understand. So yeah,
Joe Exotic. That was his name. That's his name, right? Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Well, that's his like stage name. His real name was like Joseph Maldonado or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Exotic sounds better.
It's an interesting name. But yeah. Anyways.
Well, thank you for going down that rabbit hole of what Tiger King is and share those insights because I will not watch this. I'm just like, you know what? I saw enough. You gave me the lowdown.
I got the cliff notes.
Yeah, Cliff Notes got it. Weird shit going
You have
on.
strong will.
Some
Because
tigers.
I know I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I don't want to. But,
You don't want to.
The memes were great. That was the best thing about this. Like they were amazing. But yeah. All right. Well, I think we can close for the night here.
Yeah, probably wrap it up.
Yeah. All right. Well,
sounds good.
see you guys. Nice chatting. Have a good night.
Cool.
Peace.
Thanks. See you.
See you.
Thank you for listening. If you like this podcast, please give us a star, heart, or leave us a review. You can follow us on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube at Pubstomp Podcast. That's PUBSTOMPOD cast. For more episodes, go to anchor.fm/Pubstomp. Music provided by 99 Lives. Credits are in the episode description.